Hello, YouTube. I thought I'd update you on what I've been doing. It's been a rough picnic. I'll give you that. I went home for Mother's Day, sorta. I said hi to my mom. And then I came back here for the week. My boyfriend had an assignment where he had to be out for the entire week. Being the caring person that I am, I don't like to leave animals alone for a week. He has a beautiful ferret named Florida. And he has 2 snakes. The 2 snakes are fine, but Florida needs to have an eye on at least because, she's a ferret, I decided that it was not right, so I stayed for the week on his behalf. Pardon those. This is his house. Anyway, my mom flipped out. Instead of saying, yeah, you can stay, she decided no. She hated the idea. I don't care. Last I checked, this was my life, and this is what I wanted to do. But yeah, I know. I know she wants what's best for me. I know she's trying to watch out for me. She says, I don't want you to live in a junk hole or whatever. My boyfriend may not be perfect, and the house may not be perfect, but I love being here, and I love being with him. And even if all I do is watch animals and clean up sometimes, I'm happy doing that because I'm happy being with him. She doesn't get that. She doesn't get that even though it's a little tit for tat thing, I still love being where I am. I know. I don't want to be no one's maid, and I don't want to be no one's babysitter, but I'm not going to leave an animal for a week knowing I could have done something. So I decided I'll just stay up here. Yesterday was my first night. It was horrible because a random stomach bug. Oh my gosh. I was sick the entire night. It came out both ends. I'm not going to get graphical, but I threw up. I had the runs the entire night. It cleared up earlier this morning, thank goodness. I had breakfast. I held that down, which is good, which means I'm out of the woods of that. If it's not my shot, it's something else, right? The shot that I'm on, Trulicity, something like that, it causes nausea and delayed reaction to digestion. So I'm 24/7 sick sometimes, and lately it's been a little on steroids. I don't know what to do about things. I mean, my mom wants what's best for me. I get that. She thinks that what's best for me is to not be in a squalor hole, but what's best for me is to make my own choice, whether it be a mistake or not. I'm hoping that at the end of this trip, he realizes that me being here is what's needed. I want to prove to him that even though he's scared of having things the way they are, that I can handle it. And that I'm going to be fine, whether I'm alone or not. I mean, I've been alone for 2 days now, and I have been loving it. I really have. I mean, I hate it because I miss him. And I do sometimes miss the queen. But I love being here because it's so quiet and peaceful. I mean, I know it's not perfect. It really isn't, but I love being here because of the quiet. Because I don't have to worry about no one else but myself for a while. And yeah, I know that sounds so unbelievably selfish. But if you know me, it's the first time ever that I've been unbelievably selfish. Yeah, it is. I do for others more than I do for myself. Point and taken, I'm not doing this for me. I'm here for the ferret. I'm here for that. I don't want her to be alone for a week. A few days is fine, but a week is too much. No. I even took my bird. I brought her with me. I had to, because she's my responsibility. Mom said, why don't you just take the rest of your crap? And I'm like, this isn't my choice or my call, it's his. And yeah, I know it's stupid that he still hasn't decided for me to move in yet. But this has to be his choice. She doesn't realize this is his life I'm encroaching on. Even though I'm the one uprooting mine, this is his. All his. And I wish that he would think of it as ours one day. But it will never be ours. It'll always be his. It's sad because I already think of this house as ours. Think of that as our room, our living room, our kitchen. He doesn't think that way yet. And I'm going to probably be very, very old by the time he does. He's going to be 29 in a few weeks. It doesn't seem fair that I'm the one thinking of us, and he's thinking only of him. Sometimes that can be hard on me too. But it's because he's had the mentality of only thinking of himself for so long. And it's not like I didn't have that mentality too. I still do, but at the same time, I don't think of me. I never think of me. I don't ever think of me. And that's how I'm in the mess I'm in. So that's why I took the week. I'm glad I took the week. I took the week because of the ferret mostly. But I also took the week because I needed the week. I needed a vacation from my life. My life is not perfect, and I don't mind that. I accept that fully. Like, it's hard because I love both aspects, and I can't have both at the same time. I actually love being with my boyfriend, and I love being here. This house he's chosen, it's may not be perfect, but I love it. I wish I can show you the whole thing, but I gotta respect his privacy. This house is just something I've always wanted for myself because it's not in an area where it's not perfect area, no, but the view is beautiful. I can see the mountains from where I am. I love that. And I love the quiet. As much as I love taking care of the queen sometimes, even I need a break from all of it. I'm tired of being someone's caregiver because I have no choice in the matter. It's what I have to do. I'm her daughter. I'm the only one. But even I have to take care of myself and live my own life, right? All I want is to be happy with him and be here permanently. But I don't want to force him into that choice. I'm hoping that this week opens his eyes to the fact that me being here is the right thing and me being here is great and that he will love it. I'm hoping for that. I really am. He is a great guy and I want to just be around him. I love being around him, whether he works a week or not. I may not like the week thing, but he makes a lot of money, so what am I supposed to do, right? I support his job. Though his aunt thinks otherwise. Oh my gosh, she's like, he has to work. And in my head, I'm like, really, dude? I support him. You're not here from him. I am. You're only here part-time, at most. I didn't want to say that because that's rude. But the point is that I am here for him. And I want him to know that. I want him to see that. I do what I have to do for him. And that's what I did now. Although I might not be able to do this again because of how the queen is acting. I don't care. I might do it again. Oh, well, it better be permanent, she says. I'm like, really? In my head, I'm like, really? Come on. You gotta stop doing this to me. You're gonna make me feel guilty for what? For doing what's right for an animal? For doing what's right for my boyfriend? Even though this is not my animal? It's an animal nonetheless. I'm not gonna leave it alone for a week. Whether it's my animal or not. She has to realize that that was my choice, and I'm glad I made the choice. And I don't mind being alone. No, I do not. I hate it sometimes, but I can get used to it. I don't have to worry about nobody but myself. And I don't like it, but at the same time, why not? For once, I should worry about only me. And I don't worry about only me. I never do. I'm doing so much to try and get better for myself. Like, it's hard because I don't know what my future is going to be. I can see everyone else's, but I can't see my own. I can only see bits and pieces for me. I've seen me here and I've seen me happy. I wish she would have just supported me. All I wanted was for her to say, okay, you can do this for the week. Or, because the other solution was to take the ferret with me and be in the attic, but she didn't want her in the attic. You don't even use the attic. All we use it for is storage space. I could have been at home for the week with the ferret if she had just said yes. It would have been so much easier. Would have been. But instead I had to go through this. And she didn't make it one iota easy. On Mother's Day, she said, I wish you would just leave so I can hire the help I need. That's a fine thing to say to your daughter. If it wasn't for me, there wouldn't be a Mother's Day. I wouldn't say that to her face, but it's the truth. I didn't want to disrespect her in that way. I like where I am, and I love where I am as well. But this has to come easier. I shouldn't have to fight, struggle, or prod just to do what I want. I just want to live my life peacefully, happily, whether in squalor or not. I mean, she should be proud that I don't care about the squalor. I mean, I would love for things to be ideal and perfect, but you know what? Nothing ever really is. Where I am, it's not perfect. Where I'm at over there, no, not perfect. May not have mice, but it's not perfect. I have to deal with them fighting. I have to deal with things that I don't want to deal with over there. It's not perfect. By all means, it's not. But that doesn't mean I'd trade it for anything. I just wish she would see it my way on that. All she sees is that my boyfriend doesn't live good. Even though he does. He lives great. It's not perfect, but it's not bad either. He does so much for everyone, and he doesn't do too much for himself these days, and I want to be there for him. And I'm going to be, whether she likes it or not. I hope that this week shows him that I'm here. I'm present. That I will do what I have to do for him. And that I love him so much. I'll define Normandy when it comes to an animal. I love animals. I hate it, but it's my nature. I have my faults, but this is me. Thank you for the new sub. I love you all. Thank you for every bit of your comments and love and support. Keep riding with me because it's about to get a lot more bumpier. And a lot more interesting, probably. Wish me luck on that. Till then, I'll see you around. And don't mind that camera back there. He has cameras because he likes to keep an eye on things. He even has one over that way. And he actually sees me with that one. He has one in the room too to make sure I'm safe. He tried to be mindful of me. He always does. Anyway, no situation is perfect. But no one ever said it had to be, right? Like I said, wish me luck. I'm gonna need it. Because whatever's happening next isn't going to be an easy ride. At least not for me. I'll let you know what goes on. Maybe I'll make a video when I go back home. I'll let you know how the whole thing goes down. See you around. Sorry for ending it twice, but you know. Thank you for listening. And thanks again for everything. Keep it up. You mean a lot to me, all of you. Bye.